Tanya, back with the card of today for the weekend of the 9th and 10th of April. Um, lovely cards I've pulled this morning, and they seem to coincide together as well. So, the first card that I've pulled for today, so the energies that are around today, I've used different decks again. This deck is the Golden Tarot. Beautiful deck. I really like them. But the card that I've pulled for today is the Knight of Cups. Now, I really like the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, when this comes in, the first two words I get are intuition and love all of the time, you know. This is a guy who is going after his heart. It's like when he was the page, there was a little bit fear around and a fear about going after what he wants. Now he's turned into the knight and he's ready to take that risk, you know, and he's starting to listen to that little voice that he has been trying to drown out for so long, you know. So this is always, I feel, about matters of the heart, you know, and it's really telling you that forget all of your logical explanations for things. You know, if you've been trying to sort stuff out in your head and should I do this, and even writing it down on paper to see what works and what doesn't, forget that at this moment and see where is it your heart is leading you. Because if we have a look here, the guy is on the horse, but he's looking up at this angel, and the angel has the scroll. So this is telling me that, you know, listen to what the universe is saying to you and think, where is your heart? You know, they say that to find out where your heart is, you know, see where your mind wanders. So, you know, who is it that you keep that keeps popping into your head? You know, it could be somebody from years ago, it could be somebody that's around now, you know, but it's somebody that I really feel that you haven't approached yet, or something hasn't blossomed with it. So I don't feel that this is sort of a solid relationship yet. And I need to say yet because the potential with this is huge. So it doesn't matter how crazy your heart seems at the moment, what it's saying, you know, I really, yeah, go for it at this time, you know. I really want you to take that risk because, like I say, there's a lot of potential around this. Now, we see there's quite choppy waters as well, so I don't feel that this is going to be easy, you know, but then nothing that's worth it is, you know. Um the white horse here, this is signifying like a purity within this. It's an innocence. It's not like this, all right, okay, I've got this lust and I want to go after it. There's something nicer around this, you know. Um, and like I say, I really feel that, you know, you may have even met this person through synchronistic events, or there might be synchronistic events that actually keep reminding you of this person as well, you know, because when I'm looking at this, it's sort of like there's a magnetic quality that's like drawing you to them. I don't know. It's something that's making you think, you know, right, okay, you know, I want to know more. I want to get to know them more. And there's quite an intrigue with this. I don't know if any of you are the same, but I'm very I don't know, I'm very like like that with boys. If somebody sort of gets into my mind, you know, it's like, right, okay, you know, I want to follow this up in some way. And this is what the Knight of Cups is saying, you know. He's a very passionate card as well, and I really feel he's very emotional, you know, and he can be quite intense as well, the Knight of Cups. And some people, this scares people sometimes, but you know, if they are the right people, then that that wouldn't worry them, you know. I think some people, when people are that open and honest about their feelings, this is what scares people, but it's only because they aren't. So there's nothing wrong if this is how you are, then carry on being like how you are, because the right people will actually respect this and be flattered by it. I think, you know. So like I say, this is a time to, I really feel, take the bull by the horns, you know. send a text message, make a phone call, and see what happens from there. There's, like I say, I really feel the universe is playing tricks around this in a good way as well. So there's a lovely playful side that's coming here. And I really think that this will be replicated, because I think this other person sort of feels that magnetic quality as well. So it's, yeah, it's quite a, I don't know, I really really like this card and what I'm feeling with it today. um I don't know if this is you or the person in question that you have your sights on, but there's a really good energy coming in with this as well. I feel that they're friendly, they're warm, they have quite a poetic view on life as well. And I think they are that in touch with their emotions that if you do go forward and if you do express yourself to them, like I said, they will understand this and they will be more flattered than offended, with that. And there's a real freeness coming in with this as well. And it's not like an escape. I mean, it is sort of like the knight in shining armor on the white horse coming to whisk you away from the humdrum and the mundane. But like I say, it's the potential is so good here. um I really feel that together, if you do this together, it's sort of like it will open your eyes to a new way of thinking, things that you have thought in the past. This is how relationships should be. This is how they're meant to be. They're meant to be a bit of a struggle and they're meant to be hard work, and there's meant to be tension there. I think if you take this chance with this person who's on your mind, I think you'll find that there won't be, because it's there's only tension there when there is tension. Really, there's only tension there because something's not right. Whereas I really feel on this, it's like both singing from the same song sheet sort of thing. And there is a deep intensity around this. So be open and be prepared for this to be pretty much of a whirlwind. I think it's going to make you question things that you've had in the past, um, and make you see what it is you really want. I mentioned the other day that our journey here is to find out what love is not, so that when love comes along, we realize what it is. And this is so fitting with this card here. So today, I really want you to take a chance on your heart. There's good things there. They're just waiting for you to grasp them. And like I say, either be prepared to be swept off your feet, or you take the initiative and you go forward and say to somebody, you know what, this is how I would like this to work. It may be something or somebody that you've hesitated with over the past as well, because I don't feel this is just really new as well. And don't be afraid of getting hurt again. You are capable. The Knight of Cups is capable of a deep, intense love, and as long as that is done in a safe place, then I don't feel there's anything to worry about. So don't let past experiences put you off for this. Take the risk, because I feel if you don't, you are risking so much more. They're just bringing into me there as well, before I finish this card, is people get scared of falling in love, but in true love, in real love, in balanced love, you don't fall in love, you rise in love. So think about that for a while. When we fall, it's we lose a bit of ourselves. When we rise, that is, we become better. And if we are rising with another person, then that's actually quite a beautiful, beautiful thing. So take a chance on love today and listen to your heart. Turn your head off. Turn your head off today. It's your heart that you need to go with. So, a wonderful card, that one. I really like it. The card for tomorrow, which this is from the Gilded Tarot deck. This is the deck that I use to do personal readings with. But the card that I've pulled for tomorrow, for Sunday, is the Three of Wands. Now, what I find interesting in this, and with the two of them coming up together, is this card is always about hope. And it tells you that efforts that you have put in the past are now about to pay off, you know? And it also speaks of opportunities being presented to you. So it's sort of like them two could go side by side like that. He's making the offer and they're ready to take it, you know? So they're both tying in quite nicely, you know? And it's saying to you that seize whatever is being offered to you today, you know? Really embrace the changes that are coming, because I really feel these changes have a more like long-term view. You know, they're not just something little there, you know, they're not just something that's going to be for a week or whatever. This is looking at the long term, you know. And it really says that you're in a strong position as well with this. So it's like use all of your vision and use all of your foresight to see what could actually lie ahead. Now, when we are looking at this card, and when we look, and I do feel again, this is sort of in a relationship sense with this, um, it's something that I think you have been embarking on. So again, like I say, it's like the Knight of Cups is coming. The Knight of Cups is laying his heart on the table, and it's you that has to decide if you are going to take it, you know. A lot of good signals coming in with this, and a lot of progression, I feel, in a way that would benefit you as well. um Now, when I see this card, and when I'm looking at it here, we see the birds behind. There's a black, a grey, and a white. Now, I always say when we see blackbirds, it's troubles. When we see grey, it's hold on, we're trying to sort it out. When we see the white, there's the purity there. There's the clarity of thought, exactly like the white horse in the Knight of Cups. But if we look at the figure in this, the figure is turning his back, and it's turning its back on one of the rods. So when we come to relationships with this card, I always see it as sort of a third party being involved, if that makes sense, or somebody there that has stopped you from progressing up till now. But this rod, the one that seems more secure, the one that seems like it's been there a long time, it's like you're turning your back on that, you know. You have this one by your side who is like sort of riding the same groove as you. You know, you're holding your rod high because you know you can do this, and you're looking to the future. So this could be sort of ending something so that something new could begin as well, you know. And I really feel, like I say, with this standing side by side, it's like this person has more of the same vision as you, as to what you've had in the past, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that fits with any of your situations. So I do feel there's a little bit of a sacrifice here, but I feel it's because it's, you know, when something's not right, we know when it's time to leave, you know. um and this card, it can often mean travel as well, and it can mean physical travel. But I really feel that this is talking more about a journey that you have traveled internally, you know, where you've addressed your doubts, your fears, you know. And it's coming into a time now where you now have faith in your own abilities, you know. And it's like you now know your own worth, and you want to be going through this life with somebody beside you who actually does know your worth as well, and respects that and appreciates that, rather than either carrying somebody or having somebody keep dragging you back. Um, it's coming in really, really strong there. So sorry about that. But yeah, so this is about, you know, be with somebody who loves you right, who appreciates you, who makes you feel worthy, not somebody who makes you feel worthless, you know. And I do feel, like I say, with the Knight of Cups coming in as well, there is somebody around that will do this, you know, somebody that will lift you up rather than drag you down. like I say, somebody who will allow you to rise in love rather than fall in love, you know. So a lot of positive outcomes coming with this, and it's sort of like they're saying to me there, it's like your ship is coming in, you know. So just just stand there and shine, be like a lighthouse, stand there and shine, and allow whatever, you know, is meant for you to come for you. Or actually go out, you know, run out to sea, you know, run out and actually greet the boat as it's coming in, you know, because both of them cards are about grasping at what you want, knowing that it's there, and knowing that it's going to be positive in the long run, even though the waters might be a little bit choppy. It's this is what's going to lead to your fulfillment and your happiness. So, two wonderful cards there. I hope you like them. If anybody would like a reading with me, if you could please get in touch. I'm away next week, so I won't be doing readings. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know, that would be lovely. And send me a message and let me know what's going on, if them cards resonated with you as well. Have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I'll be back on Monday with the card of today. If you get an offer to go out tonight, go out, because I really feel there's a little bit magic in the air as well. So I just had to get that in quickly. But have a fabulous weekend. Keep your eyes open, because you never know who might be around. And I'll speak to you on Monday. Sat now.